G'day guys, this is Holy Critic signing in with another episode of Quick Reviews. Today, we've got Denzel Washington teaching some young punks a hard lesson in getting a good education. If that sounds a touch cheesy, then you're in for an epic 80s movie. Alright guys, but in all seriousness, Hard Lessons is an interesting true story that provides a rare glimpse of Denzel before he became a mega star. So he plays a principal named George McKenna who's tasked with taking over one of the worst high schools in America. The place is basically a garbage dump. Graffiti and vandalism everywhere, drug dealing on every street corner, gang violence and turf wars, just to name a few. Surely nobody with a brain in their head would waste their time trying to educate these delinquents. But George is the new guy on the block and optimistic about his chances of reforming them. He doesn't see these problems as being separate issues to address, but rather symptoms of the larger societal decay. The poor, crime-ridden neighbourhood these kids live in merely reflects the school they attend. Call it the broken window effect. When criminality goes unchecked, it grows and multiplies, turning once livable communities into lawless ghettos. George knows this and decides to employ a radical plan of action. He reorganises the curriculum, dress code and discipline structure to instill a sense of order and pride among the students. He believes that they need guidance and direction in their lives so that they can repel the influence of drug use and predatory gangs. But just when George starts making major inroads, his personal life comes crashing down. His partner Bobby can't understand his devotion to the job and eventually separates from him. It seems the time he spent playing the role of a father to these wayward youths distracted him from the obligations he had to her. He soon realises that it's time to rethink his approach and focus more on reconnecting families rather than supplanting them. But perhaps his biggest challenge comes from within. The Board of Education have taken offence to his methods, and some of the teachers even conspire to remove him from office. With his career and reputation on the line, George must improve the school's public image soon before it gets shut down for good. Hard Lessons brings light to a long-running cultural issue among predominantly black and immigrant communities, that being apathy and general disdain towards academic achievement. The characters portray it as an unattainable pursuit reserved only for white people. It seems having opportunity is not enough when there's no ambition to seize it. It's an important social message, and that's why I've given this movie a final rating of 3 halos out of 5. Where it did fall short for me was the lack of a good supporting cast. Many of the performances were amateurish to say the least, and the overly sentimental ending felt a little too tacked on for my liking. Nonetheless, I hope you all enjoy watching it for yourselves, and be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I'd love to read your opinions in the comments below once you've seen it, so make sure you come back later. But until then, God bless, stay safe, and this is Holy Critic, signing out.